Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 100th episode special of Universe Mode, and our host will be NXT. So we have three titles on the line here tonight for our show. We have Meechin, the former NXT Women's North American Champion, looking for her rematch, cashing in her rematch clause here tonight against the current champion, Cara Jade. And next, we have Liv Morgan asking for an NXT Women's Championship matchup against Rhea Ripley here. And in the main event, Montez Ford last week won the First Blood Gauntlet, so he will go up to face Drew McIntyre for the NXT Championship. That's going to be the card for tonight, and we started off with Meechin looking to get back the NXT Women's North American title. And here comes Cara Jade, the current NXT Women's North American Champion. Won that title back at Heat Wave, and now she's prepared for her first defense up against a rematching Meechin. And Cara Jade had a pretty interesting Monday Night Raw last week, went up against the Women's World Champion Trish Stratus, and after a hard-fought victory, Trish Stratus came out on top. It was very close. Cara Jade was very close to beating the Women's World Champion, but now she has to deal with her rematch against Meechin. Can Meechin regain the title, or Cara Jade keep her title on first defense? 100 episodes we've been doing this season in Universe Mode. We've been through so much, from new champions to new challengers to returning matches, from the ambulance match that JC Jane and Rhea Ripley had, and the ones between Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. We had the six-man Hell in a Cell match at Heatwave. Everything now leads up to our 100th episodes here in on the NXT we'll be hosting. So much has happened through everything from Monday Night Raw to Friday Night SmackDown to the King of the Ring, the Queen of the Ring. Yeah, we still got more episodes to go, folks. And Meechin starting off here pretty strong, managed to get a counter off of Cara Jade. I think that she might have misstepped that time. I think she tried to go for a springboard, but she went for the other side, and then she corrected herself, but it was in the wrong position, was Cara Jade, and Meechin meant nothing but the mat, and now Cara Jade is going to capitalize off of that mistake by Meechin, and Meechin making a big mistake like that is definitely not going to help Meechin regain the title, and that just might help Cara Jade keep the title here tonight. Meechin, the inaugural NXT Women's North American Champion, loses it on her second defense, but tonight she could make the play for being the two-time Women's North American Champion. But Cara Jade, she's not going to let that happen. And now top rope, Cara Jade looking for a big dive here. If it connects, and it goes, no, wait, Meechin rolls through at the last second, and slamming Jade down hard on the floor. That was an impressive show of strength there by Meechin, rolling through the crossbody to connect with the body slam. And now we all know the back of what we saw from last week. The back of Corey Jade that was being demolished in that matchup against Trish Stratus. Jade's got to be careful of her back. Who knows if Michin could do a lot more damage to it, to that area, which could upset everything for Jade, which could cause Michin to walk out the champion. And right now it seems to be doing pretty good on the side of Michin. Oh, but Corey Jade fights back with a boot to the midsection. And now Jade trying to get things back in control after that mishap on the outside. Connected with a nice looking chop. And now Jade looking to target the leg, and targeting the leg of Michin, and Michin uses almost all of her offense with her legs. And Jade trying to take that game out of her playbook. And there we go. Luthez press taking down Michin. Jade needs to keep this up. Taking her back to the corner once more. And now, this isn't good. Sliced bread into the cover. Could be enough. 1, 2, and a kick out by Michin. Michin with a big kick out, but Jade is looking for the end game here. No, gets countered. And now Michin looking to put Jade away. Protect your neck. Knee right in the neck area into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Michin was very close to regaining the title. And now Michin keeping the pressure up on the champion. So close to becoming champion there off of the protect your neck. But Michin knows she got to do a lot more to take out the champion, and she wants to become the champion once more. And now Michin springboard into the tornado DDT, connecting this time as Jay was no longer in the way. We're looking for another protection neck, but Jay manages to deliver a counter, but gets caught with that drop kick. That was a very much needed escape from the protection neck. If that had connected again, we definitely could have been seeing the end of Corey Jade as the Women's North American Champion. And now Jade with the big elbow right to the midsection. Oh, elbow right to the face. And now Jade trying to do anything she can to bring the action back into her favor. And now Jade and Michin both on the outside. Michin trying to hype herself up here, but gets caught with a clothesline by Cora. This is Cora's first singles championship here. This is her first title defense. I don't think she wants to end her title reign after one defense. She can't even defend it successfully. I don't think she wants that. She's going to do whatever she can to walk out of here the champion. As Cora goes to the top rope. This isn't looking good for Michin, and this connects off the top of the drop kick. And I don't think she got the area affected by that. But Jade, she's been here long enough to keep going, but was not expecting this dragon screw. But Michin gets back up. Corey Jade gets back up. Back and forth here. Who is going to walk out the champion? Jade is doing a lot of things to damage Michin. All these strikes and chops. Oh, this isn't good. Using the ropes for the assist off the Hurricane Rana. And now into the cover. 1, 2. Almost putting away Michin. And Jade looking a little frustrated off of that. Oh, look at all these stomps. Jade feels like every move is close to her winning, but Michin keeps surprising her, keeps finding a way to escape, and another slice bread, but no, this time in a counter. And Michin manages to move out the way. But wait, hang on a second. Soul Food connects from Michin. 1, 2. Kick out by Jade. The champion is not going out that easily. That was very close just before the 3. Michin can't believe this match is still going on. But drop kick right to the outside, and Jade lands hard on the floor. Count of 1 here, and Michin's gonna break the count up. Michin knows the only way to get that title is inside the ring, but you're gonna do a lot more damage with protect your neck on the outside. That was a damaging move to the neck and spine area of Cora Jade. And now Michin bringing this action inside. She can feel the end coming near. Top rope. Turn around moonsault. Twist corkscrew moonsault for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Jade. Michin pulling out all the stops to try to win this matchup, but nothing seems to be working just yet. Michin lighting up Jade with these kicks. More kicks to the chest area and a big kick, roundhouse kick to the back of the skull. And now Michin fires through with the Hurricanrana. And now Michin looking to put Jade away once and for all. One more soul food right to the jaw. Could be enough to end this match. Michin just might be the 2-time NXT Women's North American Champion, and yes, she has done it. What a way to kick off NXT, the 100th episode special, winning this matchup, winning the title back. And now I think we're about to see the rubber match between these two happening a lot sooner than you think. But right now, congratulations are in order for Michin, becoming the 2-time NXT Women's North American Champion. Cora Jade fought with all of her heart, but it was not enough to stop Michin from becoming champion once again. Okay, we just had our first title match and it was unsuccessful. We have a new Women's North American Champion in Michin. Now it's time for the NXT Women's Championship matchup. Now last week, Liv Morgan asked this NXT General Manager William Regal for a title match against Rhea Ripley. She felt after her performance at Payback that even though she lost, she can still keep the momentum going to at least win the NXT Women's Championship. But you know that title is being defended by Rhea Ripley, and Rhea, she's been seemingly nigh unstoppable, especially when it comes to defending that championship. Only 2 losses this season. And speaking of Rhea Ripley, here comes the champion. Here comes Rhea Ripley representing the Judgment Day. And here she is, folks. Rhea Ripley has been seemingly nigh unstoppable. Only 2 losses this season. The first loss was against Scarlett all the way back in the beginning of the season. And the second time Rhea took a loss was at the Queen of the Ring tournament where she lost to Becky Lynch. But she proved that loss was a fluke as she beat Becky Lynch at the Heat Rave at a very successful championship defense. And now she's looking for her next defense here against Liv Morgan. Now we are on our way to our next premium live event. That's all the way in October, Halloween Havoc. I wonder who Rhea Ripley is going to go up against. Is she successful in this matchup? But based off the record, it looks like it might be when she's successful. Liv Morgan better hope all that momentum from Payback allows her to win this championship here tonight. Rhea Ripley has been holding that NXT Women's Championship for the longest, all the way back to when she first held the NXT UK Women's Championship. But right now, she's been proving so far how unstoppable she is and retaining that title. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our second match of the night is the NXT Women's Championship match. Liv Morgan, a former SmackDown Women's Champion, a former WWE Women's Champion, is now looking at the NXT Women's Championship. Now Liv Morgan is better hope that she can put her all in this win, in this matchup, just to win the prize that is around the shoulders of Rhea Ripley. So far, so many people have tested themselves against the champion. So many got close, but in the end, Rhea Ripley is champion right now for a reason. From Thea Hell at Battleground to Scarlett to JC Jane, twice against JC Jane. The first match was at Dragon's Rise, and the second match was at Great American Bash in that ambulance matchup. And right now is Liv Morgan. Will Liv Morgan be another tally of the opponents defeated that were defeated by Rhea Ripley, or will Liv Morgan do the unexpected and come out with a victory? I mean, look at this. Rhea Ripley just dominating here already, showing her dominance. I don't think Liv Morgan made it that far in the Queen of the Ring tournament, but Liv Morgan has been racking up some impressive victories over the past couple of weeks. I mean, she did win the Women's Slim Jim Elim back at SummerSlam, but hang on a second, roll up by Rhea, almost. And we all know CM Punk, you know how devastating it is, but hang on a second, Liv Morgan coming through and got a 1 count. As I was saying, we all know about CM Punk. We know what it's like to lose your opportunity due to a roll-up. But now CM Punk is currently the World Heavyweight Champion. Maybe Liv Morgan can come out with a victory here. But right now, it's not looking so hot. Rhea Ripley over the top rope, diving to the outside. Liv Morgan needs to find a way to outpace Rhea Ripley, because Rhea may have the strength of Olympians, but she is not as fast as Liv Morgan. If Liv uses her speed, I don't think she's using anything. Rhea Ripley has been dominating here. Hang on a second, we can't see because of the barricade. I think Liv's trying to get her comeback going. Oh no! Rhea Ripley with the forearm smash right into the jaw. And now back inside the ring goes the competitors. Count of 7. Rhea gonna take the long way in, taking her time, because she knows she can beat Liv Morgan. And sending her up high as Rhea Ripley, she's getting herself fired up here. And what a boot to the jaw. Liv Morgan has not been looking good in this matchup at all. But Ripley, managed to make a little mistake, but it doesn't matter. Rhea Ripley hits with a Riptide. Riptide connects, and could this be the crushing defeat of Liv Morgan? And no, she somehow finds a way to kick out of the Riptide. But how much more does Liv Morgan have to offer in this matchup? That Riptide took a lot out of her, but the drop kick, no. She manages to sidestep the drop kick, but Rhea Ripley continues bringing on the assault. Ray tried to go for a submission, but Liv Morgan rolls out the back and connects with a backstabber. Double knees right to the lungs. And Liv Morgan might have just squandered that. Took too long to try to bring in more offense. And now Rhea Ripley is going to deliver. No! Manages to shove Rhea off of her. Connects with a clothesline. Another clothesline. Liv Morgan trying to get fired back. Looking for the huge comeback in this matchup. And if it works, we could be seeing a new NXT Women's Champion. Into the cover goes Liv. 1, 2, not even a 2 count. All that work, and Rhea doesn't even give her a 2. But Liv Morgan connects with Oblivion. Oblivion connects. This could be enough. 1, 2, kick out by Ripley. The champion is not going to give up her title that easily. Liv Morgan building up the comeback, but too quick on the draw there. Rhea was just a little bit faster. And this isn't good. Inverted Alabama slam. Dropping her right down on the mat face first. How can Liv Morgan get back into things? She just hit her best move and it wasn't enough to put the champion away. But she's looking for something else. 201 face breaker. Shot gets stopped, but connects with Oblivion once more. One more Oblivion could be enough. 2, 3, and no. Liv Morgan still not the NXT Women's Champion just yet. Rhea still has fight in her. Try to go for a Hurricane Rana, but gets dropped with the power bomb. That was a wicked power bomb, catching her off the Hurricane Rana. And now Rhea Ripley wanted to give a moment to the crowd. Try to go for something there, but gets stopped. Liv Morgan still finding a way to fight back. Drop kick right to the spine. And I try to go for a double foot stomp. It gets stopped. Wait, hang on a second. Double springboard into the drop kick. Liv Morgan pulling out her whole bag to try and win this matchup. She feels she is very close. One more big win could be enough to win this matchup. But Rhea Ripley, no, not another inverted Alabama slam. And into the cover goes Rhea. 1, 2, kick out by Morgan. Morgan is not looking good here. And I don't think she's gonna be looking good after this. Prism trap by Rhea Ripley. We know how deadly that is. I don't think Liv's gonna win, and she has to tap out. Rhea Ripley managed to put up quite a fight against Liv Morgan, and so did Liv Morgan against Rhea Ripley. But in the end, Rhea Ripley is still your NXT Women's Champion. And now she is looking for her next victim. And now it's time for the main event of the 100th episode Universe Special. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for the main event of our 100th episode special that's being hosted by NXT. And you know what time it is. It is time for the NXT Championship matchup. Montez Ford last week won the First Blood Gauntlet, which makes him the #1 contender and the challenger for tonight. And you know, we're back in NXT. You know, he's got his brother with him, his partner, Angelo Dawkins, representing the Street Profits, Montez Ford. This is the opportunity that Montez Ford has been looking for, from beating Shawn Spears at Heatwave to winning the Gauntlet. Everything seems to be coming up. Montez Ford, the only everything left in his way and becoming one of the most and improving his single stardom, superstardom, is winning a singles title. He is looking to become the NXT champion. One problem: that title is being held by the Blood King, Drew McIntyre. And I don't think Drew McIntyre cares about this heroic story that Montez Ford has built himself up here. No, no, no. You think Drew McIntyre cares about what Montez Ford feels? You know, he's gonna demolish him. And here comes the Blood King, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre proved that without a shadow of a doubt, he is your NXT champion, beating the likes of Sheamus, Trick Williams, putting his title on the line, going into war against some of the most toughest competitors that NXT has to offer. But in the end, he comes out on top always. And right now, his new competitor is Montez Ford. Now, Ford, he has to make sure he doesn't become a victim of the Blood King. So you know he's going to have to fight with everything that he has if he wants to walk out the champion. This will end the 100th episode of Universe Mode. And what can we expect from this matchup? Anything can happen. So much could happen. I mean, it is the 100th episode. Who knows what surprises could happen? Main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Montez Ford is looking at one of the best moments, biggest match up in his career, facing off for the NXT Championship. Ford is super hyped. But Drew doesn't care what Ford feels. He wants to be the champion. He wants to keep being the champion. NXT Championship. Here we go, folks, to close the show. Now Ford, manages to avoid an attack. And wait a second. That's blood already on the face of Drew McIntyre. A DDT draws first blood on Drew McIntyre. Montez Ford is definitely making a claim for himself here, busting open the champion. And I don't think that was the right call there, though, because it seems like that only made Drew McIntyre even more irrational. That was the first move in the matchup, and that caused blood on the face of Drew McIntyre. I think challenging the winner of the first blood gauntlet might not have been the best decision, and Montez Ford popping up. Ford definitely not taking any chances here, and not trying to make any mistakes. He's looking at his best shot at becoming a singles champion, winning the NXT championship. Uh-oh, Drew McIntyre getting back into things. Uh-oh, off the top rope. And now into the cover here. You can see on the face of McIntyre, there's blood. That's just not a good look for Ford. He's going to keep bringing the fight. Kick to the midsection. Goes for the cover. One. And a kick out. Quick kick out by the champion. What a way to kick this match off. Montez Ford drawing first blood on the first move of the DDT, connected with a spine buster. Ford looking for another springboard DDT. All these DDTs connecting to the head and face of Drew McIntyre, opening up that cut, and try to go for something big there. And now look at this, locking in a Kimura, trying to break the arm, snap the arm, but Montez Ford manages to roll out the way, connects with a wicked clothesline. All these shots to the face, opening up that cut even more. Ford could be closing in, but hang on a second. Drew McIntyre, Irish Whip, ducks under, connects with a spine buster of his own. And now Ford trying to get some space, but McIntyre goes flying over the top rope. Montez Ford coming out the gate hot, but McIntyre keeps showing his dominance, almost trying to go for the Glasgow kiss, and he does that time. Headbutt right to the head, to the face and the jaw. And now Montez Ford is in trouble. Backbreaker. Ooh. Bending it right across the knee. And now count of 6. Montez Ford needs to get this action inside if he wants to become the NXT champion, and slamming Drew McIntyre's face into the steel post. Count of 8, we're close to a count, but they managed to get back in. And now Ford got Drew McIntyre. But wait, hang on a second. No. Took too long to get into the ropes, and McIntyre. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Oh, hits with the Future Shock DDT. And that is it for Montez Ford. Drew McIntyre may have gotten busted open, but he still walks out your NXT champion. What a way to end the 100th episode special. Montez Ford did everything in his power to try to walk out the champion, even busting open the Blood King, spilling blood, but it still wasn't enough as Drew McIntyre walks into the future NXT champion. And thanks everybody who stood by and watched all 100 episodes this season, but we still got some more episodes to do. So I hope you all stick around and watch as I deliver art.